Hello, everybody. This is Coach Taf, and today we have got in studio very handsome young guys. Guys, I like beards, by the way, just to let you know before we start, because I'm going through the season in my life where I'm wearing a beard. Prim, come on, I haven't introduced you yet, and you're shaking your head. Keep quiet. So, guys, welcome to UniTalk. This is Coach Taf, and it is indeed a Tuesday. And like any other Tuesday, we talk about dating and relationships. And one of those things that we are going to be talking about today is one of the topics that many people have talked about but haven't really talked about it. So we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic today. But before we get into that program, I'm once again all by myself because NK ain't feeling too good. We keep praying for her and wishing that she gets well. We need you back in studio, NK. We're also going to ask you if you would like our Facebook page. We are UniTalk. We are also on YouTube, I said Facebook already, on YouTube, on SoundCloud, on Instagram. Hey, we are everywhere. Basically, just look for UniTalk, you'll find us. So here's what we're going to be doing. If you'd like to be part of this program is basically designed for all the university students wherever you are. And what we are asking you to do is that we want to talk about stuff that's happening in the universities, because we know that universities are indeed republics in their own. And so we know that you're living your own kind of lives. You do the things that you want to do because you know what? You can do what you want to do because ka life kenyuka. Anyway, so what we'd like to do is that if you'd like to join the conversation, join us indeed on Facebook, but also would like you to like our Facebook page. We'd also like you to join. We've formed a Facebook group. If you could join the Facebook group, that would be super awesome. But if you want to talk to us directly, you can catch me on 0772 902108. I'll say that again. Normally said so far it's 0772 902108. So in studio this wonderful Tuesday, I have to my right, I like the way he introduced himself to me. So guys, switch on your microphone so that we can have this discussion. So to my right is George. But George, you asked me to call you by another name. You're gonna say that a little bit louder.
Wanyati.
There we go, Wanyati. So we've got George, and George is a university student from the Midland State University, and he's studying psychology. And right in the middle, I've got with me Ashley Blasman. Go get closer to your microphone.
Well, you know what they say.
What do they say, Ashley?
A good smile gets you anyway.
Hey, Zato Takaweda. This is the kind of guy I want to hang out with now. And to my left, welcome back. We got Primrose in the building.
Thank you, Coach.
How's it going, girl?
All good.
Heavy machine. So this is what we're going to be doing, guys. Today we're discussing, flirting. And so, flirting is one of those things that many people pretend they are not doing. Don't know that they're doing it. And in many situations, we found that people do not understand or cannot read the language you're flirting. So this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to start with you, Mr. No, sorry, it's not Mr. George, it's Wanyati. Wanyati, right, your mic right close to you. What's your idea of flirting?
Okay, flirting is generally, I think guys created it so that they ease into a friendship with a girl. Girls are hostile. These people are hostile creatures.
Are they hostile creatures?
They are.
And so go test a blast. How deep is this water? Or how?
When you start a conversation, hey babe, you should respond. Well, that's already flirting. You're flirting with
Watobo.
Yeah, hey babe. You're calling her by a pet name, which is
babe.
Yeah. So
Sakaye kuta ko sister ya watu irasa.
She'll automatically throw you in the friend zone.
Hey man, Wanyata, I like you already, man. I like you. And actually, talk to me, man.
Well, okay. First thing you saw was my smile.
Yes.
Because that breaks the ice. I mean, how do you say something bad to someone who's smiling? I mean, the moment I get there, I smile. You're going to be thinking, this guy's got a nice smile. So I believe flirting is also not only verbal, but physical.
Yes, man.
I mean, you need to feel it. You be in the groove. You can't just say, I love you. Then you've got this serious grin on your face. She's gonna be scared.
All right, so here we go finally, and now we're gonna go into mix and mingle. We're not gonna go anywhere after you comment on this. Hands now, Wanyati, Prem, flirting was created by boys. I like that, and it was created by boys. I always thought it was the women who created it, because the women and go flatter, because boys got my vibe. But that's the way it is. What is flirting for you, Prem?
I have absolutely no idea.
Now, why are you in the program? Shall we
I
check you out?
understand the concept,
You understand the concept?
but I do not recognize it. So I'm on the show because I want to learn.
All right, so we're going to keep coming to you because you are blind or in denial about flirting. You see, this is the thing about girls, guys, and Wanyata, I like you already, guy, because we were just saying just now that these creatures are crazy. One question was repeat. But you know what they're doing? They pretend like Apanas or Tompoita. They have no idea what they're doing. But you know what? We got the 411 on you,
You guys
girl.
are ganging up on me.
We're not ganging up on you. We're not ganging up on you. We're just laying the facts that you know what, girls act as if they're not flirting. You actually flirt. And I'm not so to plus. I mean, do you hear what George says? And say, "Hey, babe." I mean, seriously. If a guy says to you, "Hey, babe," what do you think he's doing? Do you think he's like gonna say "Drukumbiro airtime"? I mean, for crying out
My
loud.
brothers call me babe.
Now, okay, so you think I'm gonna say, "Hey, babe," and I'm gonna say, "You know what? Revelations 1 verse 1 says." No.
Why the hell not?
I like that. You know, actually, you're not gonna say Revelations 1 verse 1. You know something. You're gonna say, unless I introduce myself, George Dakati, sister, how are you? And maybe you're like, okay, what's the brother gonna say?
Yeah, generally, well, there's language to it. If I come to you and I'm like, sister, Ndokumbro, you already know. Sister, Ndokumbro number. You think, well, this guy's from church. I'm like, hey babe, I like your smile.
Yes,
Can I have your number?
Yeah.
Well, it's
All right. So there we go. So these girls are all in denial, and it's great. I'm glad we're ganging up on you, Prem, because we're gonna get really down on this. So let's just talk about, since you guys said that flirting was created by guys. Now, how do guys flirt? And why? Well, let's start with why. I think why is a good question. Are we flirting because we're afraid, or we're just making sure that we are softening the ground? What's the point of flirting?
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
You need to soften the ground before you know what you're getting into.
Okay.
And it's very hard to just start a conversation with someone you don't know just from nowhere.
Right.
And throw the words.
Okay.
Tell your intentions to someone that you don't know. So I think it softens the ground.
Okay.
Because you're scared.
There we go. I was looking for that one. We are all bang and we tinochka. Because my bibano chikisa shangman. Bagaipa plus because so much baby not gonna go shout the shangman. But one, and you know what, all the ladies out there in the universities, we just want to let you know, we may be macho and all of that, but we are scared of you. But not scared of you, we're scared about your reaction. It's more about the reaction. Yeah. It's about how they're gonna pull you down and make you look like you're silly, like I mean, like, you know, it's crazy. I know what you're feeling, man. I remember when I was in college, I used to go through those kind of things. The girls I liked, man, and just to look at them, so we're scared. So that's the number one thing. Actually, what do you think? Why do guys flirt?
Well, okay. Let's look at it this way.
Right.
There are levels, right?
Cinema levels.
Cinema levels. So the first protocol is like the introduction. You say, "Hey, babe."
Mm-hmm.
Then her reaction will tell you that, okay, you're in the friend zone or there's future. If she replies with a "Hey, darling," then you know.
Yeah.
You know
I was
what?
going that straight to "Hey, darling."
Yes, they do. Yes.
So look at my Republic of Universities, JTS. Are you serious? Are girls going so quick to say "Hey, darling"? I only got to pinda boys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And speaking to the microphone, girl.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean, not necessarily?
Because I call all my girlfriends love. I call all my guy friends sweetie. It's not necessary. It doesn't necessarily mean that I like you in that way.
Just to let you know, Prem, is that Isusu as guys, you are giving us some signals. You know, Wi-Fi guys to get connect. When you respond to Ashley and you say, "Hey, love Asha," hey.
Hi George. When I said hi, hey babe.
But then, well, for me, all my friends know if I call you by your first name, I am very upset.
But we don't know. We've met you for the very first time. And like, "Hey babe," and you're like, "Hey, how you doing, man?" Or like, "How you doing, love?" I mean, like, or something like that. Like what Ashley says. Ashley says, "Hey, darling," and you're like, "Oh, chakuto chaya, pana."
Okay, I'll just ask Prim one simple question.
Ask Prim, man.
How many guys have thought that they were in relationships with you, or that they could easily ask you out because of that?
Answer the question.
Have you?
A few, exactly. It's because this is the language that guys understand. I
Are
mean,
you sure
George,
not all of them?
Not all. Definitely not.
well,
all.
you know, the thing is that women, you see, the thing about women, you know, it's just at least we know the girls we've been asking out. These girls don't even keep a count, man, because we're going nyengwa every single day. Is it true?
Yeah.
Okay, so you become immune to all these things, all the signals that we're sending to you. And then, you know, here's the most painful thing, George, that I've heard. Actually, I've heard women say, "Oh, was on and that is so painful." I promise you, I've heard it. I've had students come here and say, "Boys,
It is true.
how can it be true?" When I'm saying to you, "Hey, babe," did you hear what Ashley said? Ashley says, "You name a protocol," and I'm like, man, he's studying civil engineering, so he understands the protocols. You know, my systems.
He does. But
Hold
I
on, let me finish. Let me help. I'm helping out a brother because I was a brother before. And is that put your mic there? Come on, let's be part of the conversation and move,
don't
move
be
back.
not to say
There we go.
anything.
Keep it there. And so here's what we are saying is that Geneva protocol. When guys, it starts with the introduction. The greeting becomes super important. Ashley.
Because with your greeting, you've already told him that you have a future. I like you.
Right.
It's like with me.
Yeah.
I smile at you. If
Yeah.
you smile back, you've already said, "Guy, please come into
closer.
my
Come on,
my
closer."
zone. We can do this." Then the
Yes.
next statement is going to be,
Yes.
you know what they say?
Drop
don't
those lines,
Yeah,
man. Drop
don't
those lines.
don't test the water with both legs. So I'm gonna put one leg in. I'm just
Come
gonna
on.
like just little tickle, see how deep is the water.
Yeah.
Like, okay, hi babe, how you doing?
Yeah.
Say hi, darling. I'm gonna put the next leg right next there. Put the next one deep down.
Took me
Like,
a step
you
by
know what?
step.
I like your smile. You have a very pretty smile. Then you're like, oh, thank you. You also have a nice smile. Then I'm like, okay, yes, like let's do this right now.
George,
That's
what you think, man?
Yeah, generally, yeah, he should be right. He should be right.
You like what he's saying?
Yeah.
So this is like boys protocol. So just to let you know, to all the ladies who are out there, is that when guys greet you, that's the you see you are a university student out there, and you're busy saying guys ain't youngering you, and yet these guys are starting from greeting you, and you're giving us this talk to the hand. And then we don't like that. George, tell me about that. My babies were I was just born. Okay.
My baby, as I said before, they're hostile.
Okay.
Now guys are resorting to go to the gym. We see guys going to the gym just to look buff so that girls look at them. I
Okay.
mean, it's also part of flirting, eh?
Is that so?
If girls see a guy in a tight-fitting shirt
Right.
who's looking hot, as they say it,
Right.
they're generally going to be friends with them
Okay.
because they want some of it.
Okay.
So yeah, most of the guys I meet in the gym,
Right.
or that go to the
I'm
gym.
not doing it for the exercise.
Yeah, it's exercise. We can walk for an exercise.
They're doing it for the ladies.
yeah, it's generally for the ladies.
You know what they say?
Tell
If
me.
you see my muscles, don't think I'm gonna back you up in the fight. These are for Instagram.
I didn't know that one actually. That's a good one. So there you go. So guys, who's to name up what bellies are but don't not gonna jump.
Mpaka kuipremda.
Right, Prim. So the first protocol is that we start off by greeting you.
Okay.
Okay. And you guys don't understand that?
No, the greeting I understand.
Mm.
But then there's that one guy
Uh-huh.
who comes to you and says, "I want you to be mine." How am I supposed to respond to that? When we say because there are guys who are doing that.
So what I had to say?
Hey babe, you've got a nice smile. Fine, I am receptive.
Okay.
But I want you to be mine. Dude.
Darewa waningwa jumbo protocol.
Right, so let's go to the next protocol, buddy. So hold on. We're going with the protocols. What's the next protocol? After I've done your intro, George, what are we doing next? One yati in the building.
Yeah, then we get to flirting. You
Right.
make her feel safe. You make her.
All right,
like
so you flirt so that she feels safe.
Yeah.
Flirt, safe. Okay. How do you make her feel safe?
You find out what she likes doing,
Okay.
and what she likes, who she likes to hang around with, what kind of friends she hangs around with,
Right.
and so forth.
Uh-huh.
And by doing that, you are gaining her trust, and yeah.
All right, I like that. So here's another why. Another why is that we flirt because we want ladies to gain our trust. We also flirt, like Ashley was saying, is because we are testing the water. Is that tasting could taste like testing examination. Anyway, doesn't really matter.
1 2 testing.
1 2 testing. There we go. 1 2 testing. 1 2 testing. Is there anybody home? All right. So that's protocol number 1, is that we want the lady to be safe. This is really good. The next one. What else?
Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm going to just tell you some of my tools.
Come
I'm
on.
not very happy
Bring them tools
doing
into
them.
the show,
Right.
buddy.
Right. In this stage, what I usually do is I'm using neuro-linguistic programming.
Hey, NLP.
Yes.
Well, I'm actually studying. Where's my book? I'm studying NLP. Neuro-linguistic programming is one of the best tools that we use as coaches. So come on, buddy. Tell me about
Yes.
neuro-linguistic.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out what your likes are.
Right.
Then I'm going to put in your head so that you imagine me and you doing the things you like together. So what I've done there is I've created a situation where I've known you for 5 minutes, but you now feel like you've known me your whole life.
Ashley, I think Blazui Reza. And so neuro-linguistic programming, he's using subliminal communication. And you know what? You and I, George, we both studied psychology. We understand what he's talking about. So okay, so you're gonna put these ideas in this person's mind. Come on, keep telling us.
It's more like you tell me that, oh, you know what, I like tennis. I'm gonna be like, oh, I actually play tennis on the weekend. You know what? I think next month there's a competition, tennis competition. You and I should have a look at it.
All right.
She's gonna think, oh, I'm probably going to talk to this
Hold
guy.
on, how do you know? So when he says that, is that, girl, I think, you know what, you like golf, so you know what, we've got a golf tournament that's happening, and you know my uncle is sponsoring it, and it'll be really great for us to go and see. If you'd like to play, you can be part of how I'm saying this because I know that Prim likes playing golf. How would you respond?
10 out of 10.
10 out. So what do you mean that you guys don't understand flirting?
But I'm saying 10 out of 10
Yeah.
because even if I do not like the guy, I like golf. I'm not going to miss out on an opportunity to play golf.
And that's why Ashley is saying that we're using neuro-linguistic program. I never thought about neuro-linguistic.
Do you know the
programming.
mistake you've made there?
What is the mistake, buddy?
You've created a memory with me.
Eish!
Whether you didn't like me or not.
Drop them, buddy. Drop them. So he's creating memories before. Already.
Because you're going to enjoy the golf. But your head is not going to record it like you've enjoyed golf.
Tell me, are you sure you're studying engineering and we're psychology?
I'm doing engineering.
We've been friends for too long.
You've been friends for too long. So fight like a cross-pollination.
Yeah, he's stealing my...
You should see him in math now.
Right, so keep going, actually.
Yes. So what your brain is going to say is, I had a nice time with Ashley. But in truth, you had a nice time playing golf.
Okay.
Then you're going to say, oh, Ashley's not that bad of a guy. But in the beginning, you wouldn't have given me the light of day if I had just come in.
He understands me. Yeah, that's what they say. He
is that-
understands me.
Okay. I bit my tongue. So the point is now, I like what you're saying, Wanyati, is that we've done testing, we've done trust, and now we're seeking an understanding.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. Keep going with the protocol, guys. Keep going. What else? NLP. I want to go deeper with NLP.
Yes.
So you're using. It's so clever. I didn't know this. I mean, this is. But you're not gonna roll up with most kid.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm putting some secrets here. So anyway, so here's the thing. You're using her information and making her happy so that she can create memories for herself with you in the picture.
Yes.
This is deep. This is deep. What else? What else do you guys do? How else do you use NLP?
Well, oh yes, and also it's a shortcut. Like, you know how it is. Some guys come up like, oh, so what's your ideal guy? Don't ask that question. Create it in your head.
Well, guys, we are on UniTalk, and today we're talking about dating and relationships, and we've got in the building. I'm not too sure if this guy is really studying civil engineering. He sounds like he's a psychologist. And his name is Ashley. I also have Wanyati George, MSU, and he's telling us about stuff that is happening. And these guys have been friends for a very long time, even though they're going to different universities. And George indeed studied psychology. And we've got Primrose in the building. You are with the University of Zimbabwe. And she was just saying to us she doesn't understand flirting. And she's lying, you liar. It's that girls understand, because you know what George says? George says women are hostile. Why are women hostile?
Because we don't like to be taken for granted.
You're not being taken for granted. There's an opportunity that has come to you. Check out how George is looking. This guy is looking nice, prim and cut because he knows what he's doing. He's going somewhere with his life. He studied psychology. Man, this guy knows what he's doing. He's got a future that you probably don't see right now, but in a couple of years, he's gonna make you so proud, so excited, so happy that you got to say yes to him, but you just don't see his potential. You are just being hostile.
No,
That's what
I'm
this
not
guy says.
being
Guys, am I
hostile.
representing all right?
Yeah.
Praise the Lord, guys. I gotta
being
hold on.
hostile
Let me
because
enjoy.
I don't
Let
see
me
his
hold on. Let
potential.
me enjoy the moment that the guys are with me.
But
Keep going. All right.
you are
sorry.
putting women down. I
I'm
need
not
to
putting down.
defend my species.
Defend your species.
You know what?
I don't.
Sometimes guys do this thing where they're like, look at that girl. She's looking so fly. She's on click. What.
Yeah.
And
By the
then
way,
I
just to
should be
let
like,
you know, we know that Magizra is also, and I don't understand why you're being hostile. This is what George is saying.
I actually would be like to George, you know what? I could get her. He is not even interested in me. He just wants to show George that he's the man.
Well, let's ask. This is why we've got this program. Let's ask the guys.
So listen, let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. And then he comes up to me and he says, "Hey, babe." And
won't.
in any, my first reaction is going to be
Hostile.
But
Confirmation. You got a confirmation, Wanyati.
Yeah.
if he is really interested, he'll come back. Yeah, when I'm kind of friend zone. If he wants me, he will stay.
Hold on. Let me just tell you. Move back. There we go. See, this girl is getting really aggressive in the studio. So just to let you know, Prim, is that there's so many fish in the pond. If you are hostile to me, George, what are you gonna do?
Move on.
Exactly my point.
But the point
you
is
don't deserve me anyway.
not at all. That, you see, that's where the confusion is that I need to let my sisters know out there in the different universities is that when a guy comes to you, don't think that he's going to be patiently looking for you. You've got to flirt. Don't say yes. We're not asking you to say yes. At least show me that there's an opportunity that I can pursue. That's why I'm flirting with you. I'm seeking an opportunity. And this was what already actually. We're not saying let's go and sleep together tomorrow morning. We're saying, listen, is there an opportunity that you and I can get to know each other a little bit better? You walk to a hostel, walk to divided my door. I mean, actually, what do you think? Am I saying the right thing? See,
You know, statistics has it that for every one guy, there's 4 girls out there. Like you guys are more than us.
Then why is it that I'm getting proposals every day?
Okay, here's it. Now, as a coach, I'm going to ask you a very, very simple question. You're getting proposals every day. Are you saying yes to them every single day?
No.
Exactly. And are these guys coming back to you every single day?
Most of the time.
Most of the times. Well, you know what?
Okay, Coach, I'll ask you a question. What is the number one thing you tell your players in order to perfect their game?
I don't know. You tell me, buddy. Hey, did you hear that? Because practice prevents poor performance. The 4 P's. Practice makes perfect. And we'll keep coming back because we're practicing on you.
So you're not even interested in
We are.
getting more
Oh, no. Let's ask the guys. Guys.
There's a limit to it.
Okay.
I might come to you I might ask you out for a week or month, but don't think I'm going to ask you out for 5 years. And you think I'm just asking you out?
Nobody wants to be asked out for 5 years. But
But
that week, it's necessary for my self-confidence to know that this guy isn't just dating me.
all right.
He's actually genuinely
So
interested.
now I think I've got somewhere with this conversation. Finally, the girls, you agree that the guys are flirting. They've already shown their interest. Because the thing, I think one of the reasons why guys flirt is that we're showing you that we're interested in you. And by the way, you're a woman, we're a man. We like women, and it's just basics. And so don't get hostile on me, but just understand that I'm coming after you. I'm fond of you. I'm interested in you, and all the guys are asking for is an opportunity to get to know you first. Am I right, guys?
Yes.
That's all I'm asking for as well.
No, you're not, because you're being hostile.
No, I only get hostile when a guy
No,
is overly aggressive.
So tell us how you guys are being hostile. What is your hostile strategy protocol?
My hostile strategy.
Yes.
If it's in person, I'm going to ignore you. If it's on WhatsApp, I'm going to block you.
So mean.
No, I'm not being mean. Listen, if you're testing the waters, auntie, and you're easing in slowly, you're giving me time to get comfortable.
Okay, but
with
let
you,
me just
auntie,
hold on there.
Before you
Do you
get
do,
right
do you
into
want
my
do you want us to
personal
come in slowly or you want us to come in fast? Because now I'm confused, guys. What did you say?
Artist Johnny,
I
I want you to be mine.
That's fast, isn't it?
That's really aggressive. I'm
Exactly.
Not going to be
So
receptive
girls,
to that.
just help us out. I want you to help my young brothers in the universities. Do you want us to come in fast and hard, or you want us to come in nice and slow and soft?
Slow but sure always gets you the girl.
So I think your mic is off. Can you switch it on?
Then they start telling you, oh, he's so slow. He's got no confidence. He took two months just to show me he likes me.
Not even.
All right, guys, just let's go to a commercial break and let's just listen to a song. And this is one of the songs that I like so much. This song is called No Contender. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Show you that Zimbabwean type of love. I buy a chopper, I buy a plane, I fly you far away from pain. Over water, I find a way to bring you over. You will stay. Here's my shoulder, lean on me. When it's colder, cling to me. This time I won't let go, my love. This time I won't let go. There's no contender in my heart. She's the center. Ndiwe une moyo wangu every day. Ane moyo wangu every day. There's no contender.
Exit Radio
in my heart.
with Coach Taf.
And so there we go. Now we had a bit of a technical problem, and we are back. George, Ashley, we I don't know what happened to your microphone, so we're back. So we'd gone to a quick commercial break, and we'll play that song a little bit later on because you know what, Prem? No contender. Ew. So I like what you said. You've been groomed since you were 6 years old. You do manana blaz.
Yes, Manana blast, and I go just act lost around that girl. It's like, oh, this cute little kid.
I like that. Hold on, right there. So one of the ways we flirt is we use our baby brother. This is really cool. Baby sister or baby brother. Why? Because they're cute.
Yes, so they break the ice. You've essentially
okay.
skipped the first 3 stages.
What stages have you skipped?
You've established trust.
Because he's actually tuning into my maternal instincts. I'm going to be like, oh, this cute baby. I'm going to start playing with the child. So when he comes in, I'll be like, because listen, there are not many grown men out there who like to spend time with children.
Oh, so it works?
Yes.
All right. Okay, man. So, George, anytime, come get my babies.
In psychology, it's women are better caregivers than men are.
Okay.
So yeah, I have a very cute niece.
Okay.
And wow, she. I'm close to her.
All right.
And that has gotten me a lot of female friends.
All right.
Because I'm close to her. She likes me. Each time she sees me, she's like, Uncle George. She runs to me and goes like, oh, wow.
All right, guys. So I like that. So you said, I like what I'm going to take a cue from what you said, Uncle George, is that you've got lots of female friends. So how do you flirt to come out of the friend zone? I think that's a very important question.
To be honest,
right.
I think the friend zone is a state of mind of the guy.
Of the guy
yes.
or the girl?
No, it's not the girl. It's usually the guy.
Really?
Because you believe that you're just a friend. And when you believe it in your head,
right,
everything you're going to say is going to be friendship.
And so the girls are now playing along.
Yes.
Prem, is that true?
It is.
Do you really put guys in friend zones? Or it's the guys who are putting themselves in friend zones?
I actually do put some guys in friend zones.
All right, so there we go. You've just been busted, buddy. It works in both ways.
Yes, but
George, she assumes she has put the guy in the friend zone.
But as long as the guy is pursuing.
Yeah, if I'm talking to you like a friend, obviously I'm going to be in the friend zone.
No, but you know what? Hold on, George. Because Iega in a mind, I'm going to, hey babe, how you doing? Hey, I'm good. How's it going? Well, I'm not darling. I'm not anything. So what you doing? Well, I'm just hanging out. What do you like doing? Well, as you can see, I'm in college. I like spending time with friends. So can we hang out sometime? Yeah, sure. We can hang out sometime. But she's guarded in her heart. She's got no emotional attachment to you. She's not seeing you as hold on.
Point of correction.
Are you correcting me?
When you put a guy in the friend zone,
yeah?
It's not to keep him there. It's to check how he moves out of it.
To move out of it towards intimacy or out of.
That's up to him.
So actually, you're right.
Yes. I know.
I didn't know.
It's part of the NLP because you've believed it in yourself that you can't get this going. You're only a friend.
Okay.
And as such, you're gonna be friendly.
But how about the rejection statement? But we are friends.
But we're friends. You know, like, okay. Let me just give people a tip on.
Give us a tip
on if she says like, but we're friends.
Right.
If she says that, for the next week, be a very good friend. Like, be the best friend she's ever had and flirt physically, like small touches and whatnot.
All right, there we go. We're just talking some more about how you flirt. Touch the baby.
Yes. I don't mean like intrusive touching, like subtle touches.
Subtle
like,
touches,
you know, a slight rub on the hand.
Okay.
Then after that week, just go missing in her life. That
when silence becomes flirting.
It takes 5 days, to be honest. Just 5 days. She'll start thinking in her head. She'll look, then she's like, okay, this guy is missing. Then those feelings, that hidden love she's got.
Are you not risking that he's gonna find somebody else?
No.
Not your kind of guy.
If you're a very good friend, you won't find someone.
Also, that's the point. The point is that you gotta be. If she puts you in the friend, okay, you've put yourself in the friend zone because it's a guy thing.
Yes.
You put yourself in the friend zone, or even if she does, and you can see the signals, you make sure that you become the best friend that she's ever had.
The best.
And then you stop.
You just stop.
5
Abrupt.
days.
It has to be
Don't put Tanya plus God. We force it to Tanya you for 5 days.
5 days. After that,
That's hard. I mean, Jesus was only in the tomb for 3 guys. So you get the thing. 5 days. This is rough. This is rough. Yeah, George.
Well, it is hard because you love this girl.
Yes.
And
you're suffering while you're doing this.
Yeah, it's part of it. You
It's part of the game.
You have to. There is no pain, there's no gain.
Ish.
No pain, no gain.
I'm enjoying this program.
because what you've essentially done is you've arisen emotions, because all the emotions that she's dealt with using you, she has to deal with them alone.
What if she tries to get hold of you? She won't.
She will. She will try.
And what you gonna do?
One word answer or I'm busy. No, it's harsh. It's harsh and it's hard.
Now hold on. I got a question for my good brother Wanyati. You guys are hostile.
No, we respond. We're not reacting. We're responding to how you are. I mean, they are hostile.
So that's hostile, guys.
Women are hostile.
Hostile emotional takeover.
No, but it actually works. I
So-
think
so- yeah.
Isaac Newton had it right. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
No, but at this stage, hold on. There's a bit of confusion for me, guys. Remember, I'm a little bit older than you guys, so I'm a bit slow. You gotta walk with me at my pace. What I actually said is that in that good hey babe, the stage is the trust stage, which is the most important one. And I've also learned from Wanyat is that the issue is that I've got to get to a place where I make the girl know that I understand her, that this guy understands me, and then. What Ashley just said to me is that I'm gonna make sure that I become the best friend ever. And so at this stage, apana hostility but now he wants to go to the next level, so he's gonna be absent.
Oh no, sorry.
Because he's made himself the best friend ever, and he's still in the friend zone. And so obviously, if you're not showing any signs of relenting, then he has to go.
Okay.
Because distance
Makes the heart fonder.
fonder.
There we go.
And
I know that one.
familiarity breeds contempt.
Chirungu Chakawandisa. You were gonna say, Ashley?
Yes, I was gonna say, this is in a case. I think we may have skipped this level. Like this is in a case.
Tell me the level.
where,
What level did we skip?
like when you're trying to get to date her now.
So hold on. Let me move. Okay, guys, just give me the protocol. Number 1 is intro.
Yes.
The number 2 is
Trust.
okay. Get your mic closer.
So trust. You
get a trust.
Trust you. Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, make it know that you understand her.
Yes.
Number 4 is let's let's what's number 4?
I think number 4 would be that's when you create a friendship.
Befriend her.
Not friend zone, but friendship.
Okay, so friendship,
Where you've got the common grounds, you're now doing things together.
common ground. So I like this because you know what? Actually, all these girls have always been bragging, but hey, it's only some friend zone. They thought they were in control. Yet in actual fact, the guy's in control. Did you know that, Prem? She's quiet, and so then, so
Then after that, that's when you now decide: do you want to stay being friends, or do you want to go further? As
Okay.
in, do you want to get into a relationship with the guy, with
the
girl?
girl,
now,
yeah.
rather? Yes. So in that,
so yeah, transition, manje.
Mm,
Yeah, transitionary period. Right.
So some transitions is just asking her out, then you guys start dating. Then other transitions are you ask her out, then she's like,
You're my
just
friend.
a friend.
Yeah.
That's when you have to take drastic measures.
Okay, so let's go to drastic measures. What are the drastic measures that we take?
Well, you can start talking to other girls.
You can start
You can start talking to other girls.
in her presence.
Yeah.
So
This-
create competition.
And, and these people, they're quite open books. They're jealous. If you say her being jealous, you know that she likes you.
Oh,
She's just too proud to admit it.
Oh, I see.
So once there's a competition,
Yeah.
you know exactly where she is, and now the ball is in your court.
All right. It's number 1. Create competition. What else do you do?
Yes. Number 2 is when you become the best friend.
Yeah.
Then you take the leave of absence.
Leave of absence. Oh, nanda kanganwazwe. Leave of absence.
Leave of absence. Right. But it's essential that
Just to let you know that, guys, you know, you guys are university students. You know the concept of copyright.
Yes.
The right to copy.
Yes.
All right. So I know there are a couple of guys out there who are listening to this. You guys have got the right to copy. Total leave of absence. It works. All right. So you're going to say, guys,
Copy and paste.
copy and paste. Absolutely, George.
Because after that leave of absence,
Yeah.
you created instability in her, and she's yearning to regain that stability. She needs it in her
So the
life.
reason why you wanted the reason for trust and understanding is to create stability.
Yes.
And then you're going to take that under her feet.
Yeah.
Pull the rag.
Yeah.
I'm the better. All right. Keep going, buddy.
Yes. So you've taken the rug out of the
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
Yes. Chilungu ichi,
Chinese, some of it got
yes.
Yeah, feed
Yes.
feed with me.
Hey, who's got the British accent between you and I? Yes. So now she needs that stability back, or some form of stability.
Right.
So after those 5 days, she wants to establish something stable. So you come in, and when you come in, you're now calling the shots. She's not calling any shots. Best
So how do you come
believe-
back, Ashley? How do you come back?
How do you come back?
Yeah.
You put yourself back where you were, like you become
Okay.
a friend.
Assume the throne, like the king was always just a bathroom break. Didn't it?
Yes, you just
All
went
right.
for a bathroom break.
Assume the throne. Okay.
Because women are not like men. Men don't need to talk. Women need to talk. She needs to find out, what have you been doing? Why did you do that?
So what have you been doing?
What have you been doing?
What do we say to her?
Well,
I was busy.
No, you keep it vague.
Keep it vague.
Because what you want to establish is the situation where you're trying to fix things. Then you're like, you know what? No, I can't do this. Like, I've got too many feelings for you and such.
So what dropper?
Yeah.
This is what's been going down. Oh, I like that.
Because she's emotionally unstable, and she's also going to have that sympathy for you. So she's more rather than not going to say, you know what, let's try a relationship out.
So all the protocols are being dropped right here on UniTalk, and this is one of those programs that we are super excited that we can be sharing with people, and we can see there's a bit of stuff going on in studio right now. Because the truth, you see how it works. Eh?
She just dropped her mic. I think we hit a nerve.
Home run. Home run it is.
I think you need to defend your species, eh?
There we go. Over to you.
You need to defend your
Primrose
species.
in the building, and put the mic really close to your mouth so that we can hear you loud and clear.
Ladies,
Don't talk to the ladies. Don't talk to the ladies. You
we
respond
need
to what
to
is.
pull up our socks.
Look at you.
Because he just described the way my last boyfriend really got to me, you know?
Okay.
Each and
Don't take it
everything that he
don't take
said
it
was
personally.
just
Don't take it
exactly
personally.
the same
just to let you know that what we do, guys, works. It works. This is why all the guys have got women. We know the protocol. And you guys might forget, hey, no, guys know what they are doing.
Which is why I said we need to pull up our socks.
How can you pull up your socks? Because you want this.
In control of the game.
No, you were never in control of the game. Because when George started, he said that, you know what, we invented flirting. And the reason why we invented flirting, because that's one of the reasons I was going to ask George, is why? Is because we are taking you through the different protocols as we move towards having you as our bae.
And be careful. The control you think you have, we may have given it to you.
Stop it. Hey, stop fighting in the studio. Come on, tell us more. So, George, anything you'd like to say?
Well, yeah. Well, girls want to control.
Right.
And at the same time, they want to be controlled. They don't want a guy who's a mama's boy who you tell do this and they do that. They are drama freaks.
Oh.
Every woman is a drama freak.
Okay.
She wants drama, but
So you give them drama.
but she doesn't want it at the same time.
So part of the drama is the leave of absence is great drama.
Yeah.
And then part of it as well is creating competition.
Exactly.
You guys are mean.
No, it's not mean, it's survival.
You guys are mean. All right, so I want to go back to the one that you talked about, is to say, you know what, you want to be able to, number one, create competition. What else do you do?
He said what did you say you do?
Oh, there's a clear way where you just ask her out. It's like everything goes smoothly.
Okay. Take your notes, guys, wherever you are. Just that's why there's a bit of silence in the studio, because Coach Taf is learning. George, you're gonna say something.
As I said before, girls are a bit jealous.
Okay.
You create competition and so forth. And she's gonna ask you, who's this girl to you? She's my friend. We're friends, right? And she's going to think about it. Okay, this guy has put me in a friend zone, and I thought I had put him in a
Man, that's I never thought about that. Did you hear what he said? Is that these guys are actually, you guys thought we were creating the friend zones, so now you're worried that he's put you in a friend zone. Is it true? Do girls worry sometimes that Shah, can you sit up? You look like you're defeated. I'm sorry, should we look for other girls to join us in the studio?
I actually don't worry much about a guy putting me in the friend zone.
Why?
Because I know the quality of a woman that I am. Because he'll tell you that, you know what, as good friends as we are, and even though you say there's no possibility of us ever dating, if it ever becomes clear at any point in your life that you don't want to get married, you can just have my babies.
Huh? Look at George. George, your eyebrows just hit the roof, my brother. What happened there?
I'm shocked. What you say?
Because I think I want
Mira George responded. Why are you shocked, buddy?
It's what? There are guys who say that.
Say it again, because we missed it.
He will tell you, okay, fine, you and I are just friends, and you're saying that you don't even want a man in your life. If it ever becomes clear at any point in your life that you don't want to get married, I just want you to have my babies. You would make the perfect mother. I know you'd make the perfect wife as well, but since you don't want that, at least be a mother to my children.
Okay.
Okay.
Quick question: which barrier did he break? Because you said you don't want a man in your life, but what have you done in your head? You've placed him with you in the future.
And the NLP
Meaning,
comes back.
It comes back because you're gonna start questioning, do I really not want a man? There's this guy who believes in the same things I believe. So what makes sense is for both of us to let go of our beliefs and just start dating.
Okay, let me just come in here.
Yeah.
This guy knows that you like him.
Right.
How do you have babies with someone you don't like? He already knows that you like him.
In vitro fertilization.
Even it's still his babies. He's still the father, and he knows you. Each time you look at that kid, you're seeing him. So he has
But
control.
it is the last ditch effort of a man who knows that he's beaten. Okay, fine, whatever happens, I'm gonna try my best to remain in her life. Whatever capacity capacity.
No, you know, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if guys are excited about just repopulating the world. We want you as women, isn't it, that guys? So anyway, so let's move really quick forward. You know, this program, guys. Would you believe we're almost done? Hey, almost an hour. Just talking about now we're talking about fertilization. You started that. We're talking about flirting, not fertilization. We're talking about flirting, and so I've learned a real deal of stuff and the different protocols, and I like the concept that these guys are really thinking about it and they know what they're doing, and so patience is part of the game, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Yes.
So
And also on her point, you should know your enemy. Like, know what you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a religious girl, don't go and tell her you've been clubbing since 3 o'clock unless you want a sermon.
Yeah.
No, you come in. Maybe if you're gonna, for the sake of truth, you can tell her you've been clubbing, but then starts quoting scripture because she's gonna get comfortable.
Well, because I like that, because that's part of the NLP programming, is that you're telling her the things that she wants to hear.
Yes.
Well, you tell her she's religious, and you're a club freak.
Right.
So, fine. I've been going to clubs.
Right.
But ever since I met you, I'm willing to change. That already gets to her. Well, she's a Christian. She has to do a Christian duty of converting you.
But what if she then discovers that you're just playing?
It'll be too late.
Actually, all right, I mean, what of Aguramba?
No. The amount of memories they've created, she can't just walk out on them.
So guys, the reason why we're flirting is, no, not we, that you guys are flirting is memories are very, very important, because they are a seed for the future.
Yes, you never forget them. Well, it's hard to forget a memory. The lasting memory. The lasting impression is there till you die.
Wow. I'm glad you guys came into studio. I look forward to you coming back. And we're going to take, I don't even think we should take a break and just finish off this program. But we can take a quick musical break. Wow, I've learned a lot. But before we do that, I want to talk about, so that was flirting in person. Kopa per text. Flirting to get laid. How do you bring that in? Because one relationship, Saka, zugu progress. And the guys went quiet. Okay, so we're
We're processing.
we're processing. So once again, today, the song for today is by Tulani. No content. I love the song.
Let's go. Uchidaiso. Jamba.
Coach Taf on Exit Radio. Exit.
I buy a chopper, I buy a plane, I fly you far away from pain. Over water, I find a way to bring you over. You will stay. Here's my shoulder, lean on me. When it's colder, cling to me. This time I won't let go, my love. This time I won't let go. There's no contender in my heart. She's the center.
Exit Radio, playing more of the music you want to hear.
Don't touch that dial. Every day. There's no contender in my heart.
Thank you for listening, and don't forget to follow Exit Radio, Facebook, Twitter, and Exit Your Excuses.
So once again, we're going to invite you now to join us on our different social media handles. Our love handles are indeed YouTube, Facebook. What other book? No books. But anyway, we've got SoundCloud. We are on Instagram and everything associated with social media. We would like you to be a part of this conversation. These guys are flirting, but you know what? All this time, we thought the girls were in charge, were in control of the friend zone, but we've just realized that the guys gave it to you and they can take it back anytime. We're super excited that we are on this program with my man, Wanyati George from MSU studying psychology. And we got the engineer who talks psychology because of his relationship with George. These guys have been buddies for a very long time, but he's studying civil engineering at the University of Zimbabwe. And Prim, girl, you are in trouble. Pre-med. I like saying that you're part of pre-med. What's your course again?
Nursing science.
Nursing science. So, but I think we call it pre-med. So it's all good. So here we go. Offline. there were a few things that were being said. But so let's take it to the girls.
Yes.
I mean, this time you are now in a relationship. Can you see that this guy is now flirting because he wants to get laid, or you're not even waiting for it, or you're flirting with him already? Speak up, girl.
I think it is noticeable because, like you said, there's some physical flirting that is involved, but funny or no naughty, this is friendly physical. Then this is not so friendly physical.
Okay.
Yes.
And so, how do you respond? Still with hostility, and you think you're in control, and then the guys that keep coming, because we're gonna take another leave of absence. Because we guys come.
Why would you be hostile to your man? Can I be in the bay?
You know what?
Can I be in the bay? There's no need to be hostile.
Well, I'm not too sure that it's true, George. It's not every woman. Truth be told, all the women are definitely being very guarded. It's not like even if we are bay, there's still some boundaries that I still have to break.
Yes, there are boundaries.
Yeah.
But not when it comes to flirting. It's just flirting.
Okay, so do you still flirt while you're in the relationship?
Yes, if you don't flirt with your boyfriend, other girls are going to be flirting with him.
So how do you flirt? Oh, finally she comes out. I thought she didn't know what flirting was about. How do you flirt in your relationship?
When you're in a relationship?
Yeah.
Just light-hearted banter.
Light-hearted banter. Chirungu. Banter is like back and forth.
Yes.
Okay, so what sort of stuff are you flirting about?
Just make him be a part of your world, but in an intimate way. Let him see into you.
Too much English, girl. Let's get it. Because
when you're in a relationship, the whole point about flirting is creating intimacy.
Okay.
Intimacy. So show him who you are.
Okay.
Show him what you're doing.
Show me that you're the freak, even though you go to church.
Powerful.
And Ashley came in.
Not necessarily.
So tell us, how are you flirting when you're in a relationship? We want to understand, because some of these guys don't get it.
There's a picture that was sent to me by someone yesterday.
Right.
You are rumba when you are rumba kwao. Then you'll be like, let's go shower. You've already created it.
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
George.
You're talking of intimacy and all that. Yes. Well, yeah. I sadly agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay. You said we're flirting in a relationship so that someone else doesn't flirt with him.
Yeah.
Does this mean you're going through his phone to see that he's not flirting with anyone else?
Not necessarily.
All right. So while we're there, have you just said, George, that even when you're in a relationship, you're still flirting? Of course you are. Why?
Okay.
Yes.
I don't want to get boring along the way.
You don't want to get bored along the way.
Boring to her.
All right.
I mean,
so we're going back to practicing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're practicing for her.
Yeah.
What if the other girl then likes you?
Cut all ties.
With who?
With the other girl. No, it's
Kana tsawira mtskwanda blaza. Dzinenge tsawira mtskwanda shani sekudini.
No, that's where you have to draw a borderline between flirting and cheating.
Okay, that's cool. I understand.
Yes.
So now when you go further, you're not cheating, but flirting is okay. So Prim, is it okay for your boyfriend to flirt while? Okay, I've already defined it. Is it okay for your boyfriend to flirt with other girls? Because you're not, the guys who just said it's not cheating.
Not necessarily, no. If I do find out about it, then that's disrespect to me. Even though
How?
you're practicing so you don't get boring for me. If you're flirting with other girls, because you flirted with me to make you yours. So how do I know that you're not doing the same with that other girl?
I just smiled at her, and we know that, I just looked at her. I just said, hey babe, it was just a conversation. It's not like I want her. It's just that, God created wonderful things. Have you seen the moon, the stars? And wait a minute, even Adam, he saw that man and says, woo, man, because you guys are created fearfully and wonderfully made. You know that you're amazing. So can I go appreciate? We're giving glory to God.
No thank you, because I know that's your mode of operation. If I can be won over the same way, what more that other girl?
My intention is not to win her over.
But I do not know that.
But you gotta trust me enough to say that all I'm doing was just having a conversation.
Okay, I'll trust you, but I'll tell you to cut off all ties with her.
Okay.
If you refuse now, then I have reasons to not trust you.
George.
So you approve of your boyfriend's flirting?
Yes, as long as he can say stop when I tell him to stop.
Good. So we're in the same boat. I flirt with other girls so that I remain creative to my girlfriend.
Hey.
So,
And he should not get mad when I flirt with other guys as well.
All right, so respond to that, George.
Because I'm going to flirt and I
Respond to that, buddy.
Okay. On a psychologist's point of view,
Yes.
As a counselor,
Yes.
I would agree with you. I'm not going to force you to do something that I myself am not to do something that I myself am doing.
Right.
So, as long as you said you don't want to find out, I also don't want to find out.
So flirt in private.
And also, you said when he says stop, when you say stop, he should stop. So it works both ways.
All right. Okay, so now we know the truth has come out, and as we come to the end of this wonderful program, the truth is that guys are flirting in relationships, and so are girls. And for whatever reason, we now know that flirting is really to create some form of safety, some form of trust, some form of testing, some form of understanding. And in the whole process, what we're trying to do is we want to get into the friend zone as fast as we can. And we've learned that the boys are the ones that are creating the friend zones, and it's not in the woman's capacity, like I've always believed. And then at that stage, the guy then makes a decision: does he want to take it further or not? So sometimes these guys are just flirting to be friends. So as we conclude, your last remarks, my good friend George Wanyati.
Guys out there, flirt as much as you can. And be responsible with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Be responsible with your power to flirt.
Yes.
Because it works.
You don't want to lose a good girl because you're flirting with someone else.
All right, that's a good one. All right, man. Ashley, so good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. Right, to my engineering counterparts who cannot flirt as well as me, have your friend as a psychologist. And also, I've seen this to work. Get an iPhone, put it on, take your camera out, put it on Chrome. When you see a beautiful girl, just go up to her, say, "Can I take a picture with you?" I swear, in 2 minutes, she would have taken your phone, taken a lot of pictures. Do not install Share It.
Okay.
Because she's going to want those pictures. Then you get her number. You're done. Free advice.
I need you back on the program, man. Prim, last words, because we know women want to have the last word, isn't it?
Do we?
It's okay. Discussion for another day. What would you like to say as we come to the end of this program?
I think, ladies, we've just discovered that we did not have as much power as we thought we did. Apparently, all the power that we have has been handed to us. So we need to take back the reins. All right. Guys, thank you so much for joining us as we switch off your microphones. I just want to say to everybody, thank you so much for joining us on this program. Very exciting. I learned a lot, wrote so many notes, and I'm growing day by day. But these guys have got their act together. And so the ladies, I've learned so much. Whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, we always want to finish our program by sending out a blessing. And so we ask that the Lord may bless you, may He protect you, may He guide you, may He open doors that you may meet the partner that is for life. Whatever it is that you're doing, God bless. See you soon. And for at least now, I'm going to play the whole song to the end. I hope you enjoy Tulani. No contender. God bless and see you soon. Let's go.
Exit Radio. Invested in your future.
I'll buy a plane. I'll fly you far away from pain. Over water, I'll find a way to bring you over. You will stay. Here's my shoulder. Lean on me. When it's colder, cling to me. This time I won't let go, my love. This time I won't let go. There's no contender in my heart. She's the center. Ndiwe une moyo wangu. Every day I
playing more of the music you want to hear.
Here's my shoulder, lean on me when it's cold. Cling to me. This time I won't let go, my love. This time I won't let go.
Coach Taf on Exit Radio. Exit, no excuse.
Ndiwe une moyo wangu every day. Ane moyo wangu every day. There's no contender in my heart. She's the center. Ndiwe une moyo wangu every day. Ane moyo wangu every day. She dies so. Let's dance. Tamba, tamba. Chibuno, tamba. She dies so. Baby, tamba. Hey, hey. There's no contender in my heart. She's the center. Ndiwe une moyo wangu every day. Moyo wangu every day. There's no contender in my heart. She's the center.
You are listening to Exit Radio.
Moyo wangu every day, baby. Moyo wangu every day. There's no contender in my heart. She's the center. Baby. Moyo wangu every day. Moyo wangu every day. There's no contender in my heart. She's the center. Moyo wangu
Exit Radio.
every day.
Invested in your future.
Every day. This is not a
Thank you for listening. And don't forget to follow Exit Radio. Facebook, Twitter, and Exit. Your excuses.